guys, my name is Jadexi and welcome to the Truth Podcast. It's been a minute, alright? So today I am not alone, I have a guest in the house. Ta-da! I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Hi guys, good afternoon, good morning, good evening from
Wherever
wherever
you are.
you are watching us from. My name is Moyo Sore of Mo Essence on Instagram. We do with anything that has to do with like healthy drink, healthy treats. Yeah, you can actually check us out.
I know you've been a 9 to 5 girly.
Yes, baby.
How was it at the time?
You know, this is like Chidima, you literally want me to enter. Enter. But to be very, very honest, guys, it's not like an easy journey. You know, the fact that you have to clock in, clock out, and Lagos stress itself, it's not really something to talk about. Like, I mean, kudos to people who are still doing like their 9 to 5 because it is not easy. So at some point, I'm like, is this really what I want to do for the rest of my life? The fact that you have to wake up by 4 a.m.
Wow.
Then I was staying at Chevron, and my office was at like VI, Mega Mount. And then I'll be waking up by 4 a.m. like island to island. And now I got married. And I'm like, okay, honest. And at the same time, I got another job. Like, that was like high-grade. You don't have to come here every day. But at the same time, I was within me. I'm like, I really want more.
Okay. Now that brings us to this next question, right? So you transitioned from 9 to 5 to business. When?
That was last year.
Okay. Tell us about that transition. Was it easy? Is it worth it? What has been your challenges? You know, let's take it one after.
No, a lot of cry behind the scene. No.
You did cry.
No, we are very, very sorry because
you bees in business cry. You guys are having it rosy right now. There's social media. There's TikTok.
To be honest, like, people really want you to see what they want you to say. Like, we are not showing everything.
Yeah.
I mean, even my former boss, she was complaining about it. Like, where I was working before.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy.
No.
You understand? So it took me like a lot of break. Like, I gave myself some time. Apart from like the stress thing, I said, okay, no, I don't want to do this anymore. She was like, my boss, she really wanted me at that moment. But I'm like, the stress was just too much. Like, I could not focus. Like, I have a child. I could not focus and all of that. And I really needed more.
Oh, hold on. So even when you got married, you were still doing your 9 to 5. Even when you got pregnant, you were still doing it until you had a baby, or how?
Baby, it has been roller coaster. It has been like a lot of journey. So when I got married, I stopped that 9 to 5. I started business.
Okay.
It's like a fashion business. And I employed people so that I can be doing like ready to wear. And at some point, I just realized I was just wasting money because I'm not earning because I want more.
Yeah.
You see this my eyes?
You don't open.
So I want more.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'm not getting what I'm investing into.
Yeah.
So I stopped. And I had to look for another job again.
You went back to 9 to 5.
I went back to 9 to 5. So you can see that
really a roller
it has been like that. So after the 9 to 5, I was enjoying the moment, and at some point I said I really needed more. I can't continue this salary basic thing.
Yeah.
So I gave myself some time. For like months, I wasn't doing anything, but I was doing like a lot of trainings online. Like, okay, I want to do more until I got myself
more essence. Yes.
And since I started more essence, it's not easy.
Okay, that's the next question. Like, what are your challenges so far? I don't want to hear talk. Stop painting it. Stop sugarcoating it. I want real detailed expression and truth. Don't be saying it's not easy. It's not easy. Yeah, we know it's not easy. What exactly isn't easy?
So guys. Okay, Chidima, you don't want me to cry.
We have to. Oh, lucky for you, I brought tissue.
Guys, okay, you know what? Like I said earlier on, people really want you to say what they want you to say.
They put out what they want you to say.
But I mean, some people are not showing behind the scene.
Yeah.
Should I talk about a day I lost? We produce amount, like I mean plenty, like amount of like I mean we did a lot of production and we forgot to on the freezer.
Oh my
And everything
God.
got spoiled.
Oh my
I was
God.
crying. I was crying. I said I'm not going to do this
Oh
anymore.
my God. Because it is fruit, and of course there's no preservative.
Exactly.
Without chillers or freezer, it is bad.
Yes. And we don't put preservative
Anything,
anything. It is basically natural.
Yeah.
And this one I'm talking about is actually tiger nut.
Ah.
I cried.
With all the stress.
I cried. Chidima, I cried. I was crying, like I was crying. So after then, it now happened to me again. But of course, I won't post it out. I will still act as if everything is fine.
Well,
and to be honest, it's not really
It's not fine. But why is it that we business owners, we don't post out these things? We always make it look rosy. That's why everybody wants to be in business. You know that, right?
So some people will be like, I want to do business, but are you ready for the consequence?
Yes, and the backlash.
Are you ready for it? It's not many people that are like, many people are not strong. And you have to be strong when it comes to business. You have to be very, very strong.
Emotionally,
Emotionally,
it is your
yes,
mind.
you have to build. You have to build your mind. If you just feel like, oh, I want to do this. I could remember then that I said, oh, I want to have a fashion house. I want to be doing this, and at the end of it, I'm not making any sales. And at the same time, I will come outside and be like, oh, I'm making sales. Is that really? So this thing is really happening right now.
Let me ask you a question. So with that thing you said, at what point do you think it's time to stop when it's not working? You know, there's this thing about Africans, about us. When we start something, we say, hey, Olomaje, God forbid that I will close down that shop. Even if I'm not seeing money, my enemy must not see me shut down. At what point would you tell yourself the truth and just tell yourself the truth that, see, it's not working again? It's time to let go. What point did you get to that you made that bold decision?
So I know I've disappointed a lot of people because people will ask me, why did you stop this business? And I mean, I can't be explaining myself to everyone. So I was just like giving them like different excuses. So there was a particular point I wasn't making any money.
Week to week.
Week to week. I could not afford to pay salary. My staff salary.
Wow.
Yes. And I'm very, very sure people out there are still going through this thing.
Yeah.
But then I was like, everything is going to be fine. And that is a lot of mistake people are really making. See, when you realize it is not working, stop it and try another thing.
Thank you.
You can't keep evolving your head like on a particular thing and stalking yourself on a particular spot. You need to try another thing. So I was like, okay, when they asked me what happened, I could not talk, but then I can't afford to pay salary. I don't get the money now. I was just wasting money, like I was pumping money
And you'll be
into it.
putting your personal money as well.
No, it's even my money. We are talking about my money here. I was just wasting money, like paying salary with my own money, but I was not making any damn money. So guys, when you realize it's time for you to stop, please give yourself a break. We used to say this online now.
That brings me to my next point of action.
I feel like Chidima being me
I
today.
know.
I feel like Chidima being me today.
I feel not cry, I'm going to disappoint you. I knew all those things that you'll be telling me in the night. I wanted to say it. So I want to ask you a question. Since you started a business, does friends patronize businesses? Let me not say your friend. I don't want to put it in particular.
Okay.
But do you think friends patronize one's business?
Okay guys, I could remember when I wanted to start this business. I have a friend of mine, she's very, very close to me. I'm going to answer that same question you asked me. So she said something. She said, this business you're about to do, don't expect your friends to patronize you.
Wow.
Because by the time you put your mind there that, oh, my friends, they are going to patronize me, and at the end of the day, they don't patronize you,
You'll be
you will be
disappointed.
disappointed. So I don't expect friends. When they come, I will appreciate it. But if you're putting your head on it like, oh, I want my friend to patronize me, I'm doing this business because of my friend, so that they are going to disappoint you.
True.
And you're going to chop breakfast.
A lot of
Yes.
Yes.
So do not expect
But
your friends.
why though? Because I know when I started, there are so many people that they were still looking like, looking one eye. When they now realize that a lot of people are patronizing, that's when they now come.
So now let me bust your brain. I don't want to mention names.
Mhm.
Do you know there are some friends, they will be liking.
Yeah, let's go there.
Oh my God,
Let's go there.
they will be supporting what do they call it?
Celebrities,
influencers on Instagram, and they will never support you.
They will never like
When
your
you
page.
when you open your page like on your socials, then you will realize your friends are liking.
Yes. Now it's so bad that if you comment, we will know. If I'm following you, you comment, I will see it. And if you like, I will see it. So you are coming on this app, but you never like, you never comment, you never share.
And at the end of the day, they will come back and I'm like, oh, I like your job, I'm supporting you, I like everything you do, but they're not
rooting for you.
Yeah, I'm rooting for you, but they're not supporting you.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, at times it's not everybody you call your friend.
Ooh,
You have to, yes, you have to set boundaries. I set boundaries. Everybody might feel like, oh, she's my friend, but I'm so sorry, girls. I have acquaintance. Yes, I have acquaintance and I have friends. Friends is different from acquaintance.
That's the mistake that we do.
Yes, exactly. We normally do that mistake because we feel like everybody is our friend, but mind you, everybody is not your friend. Exactly. And I want you to get that right, Chidema. Don't call everyone your friend. Colleague is different from acquaintance. Acquaintance is different from your friends. Family, you know, you have to teach us.
So this thing that you said, let me ask you a very, very tricky question that always break the internet.
Don't ask me tricky questions. Don't ask me tricky.
I will. Will you consider your sister-in-law as your friend or your sister or just your in-law? How would you place that?
Will I consider my sister?
Yes. You know, some people go into a family, right? And then they say, oh, your sister-in-law is not your friend. We see that a lot on social media. Some people say your mother-in-law is not your friend because when
you have to set
boundaries.
Like,
and then when push comes to shove, the mother will always support the son, the sister will always support the brother. You know, even if you're still good. So like, are they really your friend or they are just your family member?
To be honest, shout out to like my sister-in-laws. I love them so much. See, let me tell you something. Me, when you're talking about like my sister-in-laws, they are my friends, they are my mothers, and they are because I can say I'm lucky to have them.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm not going to talk about my ex people because those ones, they are my enemy. No, there's one thing. No, BM. No, there was a particular period before I got married. I was telling God that, God, I don't get mama, but at least if you want to put me in a spot, like let it be like
a welcoming
family, and I'm glad I have that.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, I am.
Not
glad.
Everybody have this testimony.
Yes, I'm glad I have that. Like I have never had issue with like family calling, blah blah blah. So I feel like I'm happy. So that one I do not have experience when it comes to like all this mother-in-law, but I have a lot of friends going through that challenge. You understand, whereby sister-in-law will be commanding you, they'll be asking you all sort of questions. Bro, I mean, you need to step up your game.
Yeah. Okay. So now this is one that is almost common because we don't notice it until we have, you know, moved to another level. You see how you are a zealous person. You want more. You're hungry for success. And then there are some of your friends that are just okay with the level they are in or they are at. Okay, just okay. And you want to move. What do? Would you drag that friend to move to the top as you are moving, or would you remain where she is, or would you leave the friendship? How would you manage such friends?
So everybody, like almost all my friends, they realize I have this particular problem because when I'm moving, I want you to move with me. I don't want you behind. And when I realize you're not moving with me, then I'll drop you out.
Shikena.
Yes, Chidema. Because now I realize ladies are moving.
They're very fast though.
Yes, they're moving.
Yes.
I mean, when my friends call me and they were like, when they tell me some certain things, and I'll be happy within me, I'll be so happy and glad. Like, girls are really doing amazing things. But when I realize you don't want to move with me, then forget about it. I'm going to cut you off.
Oh,
yes,
direct.
I'm going to cut you off. But regardless, I will drag you. I'll be dragging. I will try to drag you. But when I realize you still want to stay on the same spot, then forget about it, Chidema.
Because I realized that, you know, there are some people you can't tell your dreams to. It's too big for them to ascertain.
Yes.
And then when you're saying that, it now makes you look like someone that brags.
Exactly.
Now imagine saying, you're telling your friend that is doing business that in a whole week, if she see 20,000, she will be dancing to you. Hey, this week I made money. And that is something you
just it's not even
an expense.
Exactly. Yes.
It's not even an expense.
It's not even close.
Yes. It's not even an expense in a day. Let's not even start talking about what you now make. So when you come and tell that kind of person that, oh my God, I just closed the deal. There's this client that just brought so millions amount. You say it once, you say it twice, you say it now looks like, what is she trying to
do?
Yeah, you get. So now those kind of friends, you're trying to protect their mental health, you're trying to protect your friendship, and you're also trying to protect yourself, so you don't say too much. You don't disclose. You're not open anymore.
Yes.
You're just smiling on their own level. Are you
because you can't tell them your dream.
Yes.
Because it's going to be it's going to be too much for them to
ascertain.
You understand? They can't even wrap their head around it. You understand? They will feel like maybe probably you're bragging or something.
Yeah.
So there's some people you don't tell. So one thing about me is like, I mean, when I want to make friends, like at this point, I want to make friends with people higher than me. Yes, I don't want to make friends with people that are lower than me, because at the same time they will be like, oh, she's bragging.
Yeah.
What does she even have? But at least when you have someone that is at least higher than you, regardless of anything you are telling them, they are still going to welcome and embrace you.
Yes, exactly. See, it took me to fall on my face rather, to realize this. I told my friend recently, I said, see, with the shege I have seen in the hands of women especially, if you are not better than me, bigger than me, dream higher than me, I'm sorry, I cannot be your friend. I say that with all sense of humility and respect. I have had girls that I helped. I've had people that I have dragged. In fact, from one state to another, that burnt my finger so bad that they don't mind burning my entire body. And I realized a consistent move in those things. I realized there's something consistent. All of them, at the time, I was some sort bigger or better, or I was dreaming higher. Do you understand? Than them. So I realized there's this constant thing amongst all of them. And then I now check, and you know the funny thing, these people are not really like my very close friends. They're not really like my best friends, because I have two best friends in the whole wide world, and those girls are better than me.
Exactly.
One of my best friends is a damn bank manager. She's big.
Exactly.
The other one is also big in the media world. So there's no amount of money I want to mention that is new to them.
For your sanity's sake.
Do you understand? There's no amount of dream I want to say that they wouldn't support me.
But when you are discussing such dream with people lower than you, then you are risking your life.
At the time, I did not know now. In fact, it wasn't even about now dream. It was just, now, I'm going to say this here. If you are the type that naturally you have favor, be careful with the kind of friends you keep, and be careful with the things you tell people. It took me to experience this, to know this. I'm a very free person. I'm open-minded. If you're my friend, you know almost everything about me. And because I'm joyous, I say things in the sphere of the moment, right?
Yeah.
So you know how those times that we were like still in school, even when we graduated, how guys will give you money, buy
and
you
all of
things.
and at the end of the day, you'll not be
You
discussing
yes,
everything
you
with
open
your
your
friends.
phone, show a lot.
At
You will take
the-
them. You people will even go for shopping.
Exactly. You go carry them join
Go.
body now.
Yes.
You buy for them.
Thank you.
And at the end of
I
the
did
day,
not know that I was doing myself.
oh my God.
Right? I didn't know that. Favor is not fair. Favor is not fair. Like, what is it about me? Why is it that she's always meeting people that favors her?
Then when you smell or realize such people like that, you need to cut them
off. But the thing is, sometimes you don't know, right? It had to happen to me to realize that favor is not fair, and then to realize that there are some girls that look at you and say, what is it about her? Why? Like, see, I'm telling you, it got to the point that I've had 2 people that tried to date the person.
Can
that
you
I
imagine?
dated, and then they realized that it is not the same. This is
Exactly.
favor.
Exactly.
I don't have to do anything to get it. It is natural. I did not have to do anything.
Exactly.
So I'm just going to say it here. If you realize that you are someone that naturally have favor, have a minimum amount of friends, be careful with what you share. Your circle should be
very, very small.
And then even in that small circle, there should be people that either favor also or have their things going on. They should have things going on for themselves.
Yeah.
At this stage of my life, there are some people that cannot be my friend. It's not pride.
Exactly.
When one they talk.
Oh, it's
When one they talk. If I
can.
talk about, okay, I have a meeting, I have a speaking
You will be
gig
looking
here,
at you. Yeah.
I
What
have my
is she
business,
saying?
I need to do this, my stuff. Okay, what will you say? You won't come to talk man with me. Hey, see that guy.
At the point you're busy with your life, that you have like
better
high-end
things to
dream. You understand? I've had someone that said, when I'm married, I won't want such people like you to come to my house.
Why?
Because I don't know. Maybe the guy she was actually going out with likes a black lady like me, bossy, and she said this and I'm like, I can't be your friend.
Hold on a damn minute. So she already know that the person that she's going out with is a womanizer and doesn't have self-control.
I'm actually the person's spec.
Yes, and you are the person's spec.
Yeah.
Okay, now the problem is, you see, I love this thing that you just said. Do you know why are you dating somebody that is not attracted to you? Because that's what it means. Because you cannot be dating your spec, or your spec cannot be dating you, and you are scared that he would go to another person.
Not even your friend.
Then your friend. You know, you guys, we are giving guys so much liberty. For you, you've not even gotten married to the person. You already know in your heart.
And she told me, like, Moyo, when I get married to this such person, you can come to my house. And I'm like, wow.
And you're already married?
No, then I was still single. I was still single.
I want to know what is the story today. Are they married? Now, give me this.
No, eventually they're not married. And she's still single right now.
You know why? Because maybe she's not a guy spec, or maybe she was compromising.
No, she was all over the guy, and the guy was not even giving out the face.
Yeah, that means she's not the guy spec now.
Exactly, that's why she was.
That's why you'll be scared.
I can't be scared. See, let me tell you something. I can't be scared of a lady coming to my house. I used to have my friends, like anybody can actually come to my house.
Like, don't you know who you got married to?
Exactly.
So now we want to talk about there's another set of women that they will say once they get married, they are not working. They want to leave everything for their husband. Unfortunately, honestly, they honestly marry rich guys, right? So I want to ask you, since you are married, what do you think? Is it okay to get married and leave the whole financial responsibility on the man?
Chides, you already know the truth now. You already know the answer.
I want to know. Wait, there are two things, right? I'm going to be very truthful and blunt. Mm-hmm. Some people, when they get married, they still go to their jobs or still do business because their husband is not financially capable for the two of them and the children.
So why do you not marry the person?
Hold on. And then there are some people that they still, even if their husband is a billionaire, they still want to work. So now that you're saying, I know the answer, no, I don't know the answer. What is your situation? Are you doing it because you feel like if you leave him to do everything, you people might struggle, or it is because it's your passion and you want to make your own money? Why are you still working?
So right from moment, I can't say I've been on the streets, and then when I lost my mom, I had no one. You understand? So I've already built my mindset on how I want to make my money. Because I dropped out from school for years before I could realize, oh, what do you want to do again? Because I could not afford my school fee, and I dropped out. I didn't even have anybody to help me or support me. So at the time I was I was working. I would do one particular job from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Start another one from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. So I've already built myself doing something.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like I want to now marry and start seeing myself as a liability. I want to also make my money. When you're talking about million, I want to talk about million.
Yes.
Eventually, ladies, women of nowadays, they're even buying property. They're doing a lot of things. So I feel like as a lady, most especially as a married woman, or as
a woman
in general, you have to make your money.
Yeah.
You don't have to sit down and be like, oh, I'm expecting my man to come and sort my bills. No, when your husband is talking about a particular money, you should also talk about that money. To be honest, ladies of nowadays, we need to do something about it. We just need to evolve. Period. No, honestly, Chidima, I've seen some sort of woman. And then I met a particular lady in Oak Island, and I realized she's not doing anything. And I'm like, at this your age, you're not doing anything, you're not making money, you still want your husband to be fetching you more. No, you need to do something.
And I realized, okay, now, so I think that the dimension of things has changed. Now, men don't want liability. Men don't want liability, even if they are billionaires. They want, I don't know if I'm talking about the general public, but I know the men, of this generation,
nowadays, yes,
they want a woman that also can contribute to the family. I wouldn't, even if I was a guy, I wouldn't want to get married, and when my baby is sick and I'm out of the country, my wife cannot even do the first thing possible, which is to go to the hospital and sort it out before I get back to the country and sort the bill. That's first aid. The first aid right now for women is get your own money. That is first aid box. Your first aid tool right now is your money, your sense. It's not just about being beautiful.
Exactly.
Wise up. Even if you're not born wise, get wise.
Exactly.
You can get wise, you know that.
Yeah.
You can get wise by exposure, by reading, by just learning, by going to school, by interacting. And also the third thing for you to put your first aid box together. First I said money, secondly be wise, then the third thing, you have to be humble too. You know the thing, some men don't really want to marry a woman that is rich per se, because it gets into their head.
No, yeah, that's actually true.
I'm not going to lie. Some women, they're to the world. So some of them, once they make their money, it's a problem for the generation of the man.
Exactly.
They begin to compete. It is according to Funke. Funke said something. Funke and Kindeleki, she said something sometime last month. She said, men, make your own money. Women, make your own money. It is not a competition. It is a collaboration. It's so sweet to say, oh, you went out with your husband and he hurriedly forgot his ATM. You did not even wait. You just paid because you know one thing with men. They
that
don't
thing
like
is-
embarrassment.
That thing is so sweet.
Before they get home, they don't wire you your money. It's
Exactly.
change.
Exactly.
But just imagine you and your husband outside.
I don't have money. I don't have.
He forgot card. You too. You're stranded. You're like
You're
you're now
stranded.
looking for what is not looking for you. Put you in phone. Yeah. Maybe what are we now going to do now?
So this is actually I don't want to call it like a one. I just want to ginger. I know there are a lot of ladies saying this, and this question is actually eating them one way or the other.
Okay.
Please, this is us talking about
encouraging you guys.
Yeah, encouraging you.
See, at this point in my podcast, I don't care how you want to take it. This is my instruction to uncover the truth. If you are taking it with pain, I love it. I love that it's paining you so that you can change.
Why the truth is always
it's bitter,
yeah.
and that is why it is called the truth.
Please let us do something we really want to see ourselves like flying. I've seen a lot of ladies nowadays that
they're high flyers.
Yes, without even their partners, they're doing big, they're winning big.
Yeah.
So ladies, please, women in general, let's make some dollars. Let's do something.
So the last episode I dropped, it was a chaos. Man, oh my God, when I talked about how 22-year-old girls are demanding things that their own parents cannot give them. Things that them themselves cannot even afford from the same age bracket of guys that they are dating.
Wow.
And guys were so happy and the women felt as if I was coming to attack them. It was not for attack, it was an encouragement for you to go get your own damn money. Money is a tool and money is an enabled tool. Money is an enabler.
Yeah.
See, I'm sorry to use the word, there's some shit you would not take in a relationship or a job or anywhere for that matter if you have your own money.
Yeah.
There's some, if somebody take you out and the person wants to come and be ordering for you, you cannot take me out and you are the one ordering for me. I will work out or I will order my thing and pay.
Because at the end of the day, when you don't work and there's no money,
you settle for whatever now.
Yeah, anything can happen. Let's say for an instance, you now your relationship now got departed and you're no more with with your partner. What are you going to do about it? And at the end of the day, that's when you now see they are depressed, they are when you have your money,
you move now, you just travel.
Nothing will shake.
Yes. See, now ladies travel out to go and calm their head from breakup.
Exactly.
Let's just go and cool down. So just listen, I can't even take it. Let me tell you, this thing you just said. I'm going to say this. I run a spa, I own a spa, so they see so much.
Many.
There's one lady that came to the spa and she was so depressed and so angry, and she was like, she just broke up from a 4 years relationship.
Wow.
Yes. And she came to my office for consultation and she started crying that when she met the guy, she was, looking good, bright, she was fresh. But the guy would always tell her that why is she spending so much money on skincare, on trying to look good on her hair, that he loves her the way she is.
Lies.
That there's no need for her to do all that, she's spending too much.
Lies.
And the girl came here to tell me that the person this man is following now, this guy is following now, is the opposite of who she has become. The girl is fairer, the girl wears good hair, good makeup.
Oh my God.
The girl looks clean. She even, there's a point where you begin to get obsessed. You begin to get obsessed with your ex-present relationship.
Exactly.
She even showed me the girl that, see now, this is what I used to look like, that this guy said there's no need. Now, do you know how much she spent in the spa that day? I don't want to mention figures. She did everything. She did everything. She did her facials. She did scrub. She did massage. She did polish. She did everything and still bought product because she said, I want to get back myself. That I let myself go for this man and this man left me for somebody that is looking better.
But why have men like that?
You don't concern me. No man will
to be honest,
change.
So that is why I always tell ladies, try and look good.
Yes.
You'll be like, because I'm
don't
married.
do it for a man. Do it
you
for
have
yourself.
to do it for yourself.
Yeah.
Anything that will make me happy. I do it.
I look at you looking,
Baby, no. No, but that's honest. Anything. If it's for me to wear like a nasty outfit,
Yeah,
that will make me
look good.
That will make me look good. I
I'm
will
happy,
do it.
yes.
I'm not doing it because of anybody. I'm doing it because
For
of
yourself.
myself.
Yes.
So as a lady, you have to think. So this podcast. I am going to this particular part.
Yeah.
I want some people to actually say
Yes.
because I realize there are some ladies that will be like, oh, because I'm married, I'm fine. They don't want to look good.
Mm.
And at the end of the day, when they now see you, they're not like, why is she dressing like this? Why is she fine like this? They want to be like you,
but you don't want to do it.
but they don't want to do it. They are not taking good care of themselves.
And then they complain that their husband is going out. Okay, what is he coming inside to see? Let's not go over there.
I mean, Chidima. Let me not shake table.
Let me not
shake table at all.
So men don't see shy guy.
Exactly.
It is no longer shy guy.
I mean,
Immediately they got married to you, you no longer make your hair. Your hair will be smelling.
Yes.
You will not even package yourself. Your breast is down. Everything. Like the man don't tired.
He might be tired. So I mean, as a lady,
give him something to come home to. But honestly, I don't say I can never be in support of men that cheat. That is a nasty business. No. That means you don't have self-control. But sometimes let's pity these people because the outside, that street, it is tough.
Not even now that we have a lot of beautiful
it is tough out there, women. It is tough. See me, that is a woman. If I don't get self-control, I go dey like
well, like when there was a day I went for one particular event, as those ladies as they were entering, I was just shaking myself like
The girls of these days, they do not mind using their last card to look
good.
I own a spa. I will tell you this for a fact. Sometimes there's some people that come and spend some money. I'm like, how much does this person earn?
You know, concern your own is so
get the money. Do you understand? And it's a routine thing. It's not a one-time thing. Exactly. You see them like how many times in a month. It's a routine thing. So, my dear sister, you see, even in business, it's not climbing up. It's not the problem. It's maintaining it that is the problem.
Yes. Yeah.
If getting married is not the issue, baby, it's to make sure your union keep the spark. Let it still be sparked up. You know what is? I don't think this thing is recording because it was showing green when I was talking, but it's no longer showing. Is it still recording? Yeah. It's to be able to keep the fire. I always tell people, I'm gonna say it here. Don't look at me funny, but getting married is not the trophy. Now listen to me.
Exactly.
Do you know what the trophy is? Who did you get married to? The trophy is in the person you got married to. It is easy now. Every day men they say I want to marry you. It is the person. Did you get married to somebody that when you can't wait to get back home because a snack is waiting for you? Even as a guy, I want to go home from wherever I am, knowing that I have a somebody waiting for me.
Yeah, but at times, it's not always rosy. There are some times that you have to face like some challenge. It is not rosy. I've had like many people ask me like, how do you? Because I do go to club.
Ooh.
Yes. Oh, I do. I go. Okay, after this podcast, I'm going out with my friends.
Okay.
So I do go to club. You understand? So I've had many people, they will ask me like, how do you do it? Is it not complaining? Is it not blah blah blah? You understand? It is the way you set yourself.
Thank you.
You have to set. You have to
a standard.
You have to set a standard. You have to set yourself in a way that the respect has to be there.
That's the the respect has to be there.
Yeah, you understand. I mean, it's still your home, and you have to maintain that home. Your home is. You understand?
And again, there are some people that. I don't want to break table. Let's not go far. Let me not break table. But I always tell God, right? I'm so comfortable in my singlehood. Like I'm very comfortable being single. The only thing that would make me
marriage is not
uncomfortable.
No, marriage is not
bed of roses. Oh.
No, what's this thing called?
What are you pointing?
Chef.
Oh.
Ja.
It's not like
Box.
I'm trying to say marriage it's just there. You know, you said something like you are comfortable. Yeah, it is not until like, oh, I'm married. It is not maybe this thing is
Trophy.
Yeah, it is not a trophy.
Hold on, it's not even there. I'm going to let me tell you something. There are some girls like that are already okay. There's one thing that will make them want to marry you. Because of course a lot of people want to marry them. We know now.
Yeah.
The very most important thing is peace.
Peace of mind.
Peace of mind and joy. I want to be with a person that makes me feel like a baby and drop all of those madam, boss. When you come home, you are no longer protecting anything. You are free. You are happy, and then you're happy to make a smile.
And that is the best, baby. And that is the best gift you can actually give yourself.
And that God can give you, because some men, they move mad.
Yeah. No, that is actually the best gift you can give. You can actually gift yourself.
Yeah.
So that is why I tell people that you don't rush. You just have to take your time.
Yeah. And then when you enter, it's not about entering. And that's why in this generation again, there's a problem they have. They enter
and they fly back.
And jump and out. So it is always, as we round up, it is not about entering. It's about maintaining
the state.
Maintaining the state. Maintain the state. And you know, we women we can do pretend. We don't pretend too much. You know you don't like kitchen. You use kitchen hold the guy. Now you don't marry. You know they don't like kitchen. Kilo cook. You're a 419 now. That's for fraud.
Why don't you dance?
And same with guys. You know you don't have enough money, or you know you are stingy.
Exactly.
You was stingy, cold. But because you want to marry her, you are giving. Now you now got married to her. You're now saying you don't know that the baby will soon come. You don't know how much is it. Oh, you're now angry to spend money. Oh, you are a fraud now. That's the problem.
May God help.
That's the problem.
May God help.
But may God help us. So
not only women, no, men also.
Men.
May God help us.
Yes,
you understand, because it is not easy.
It's not easy. But
you know the way you know the way ladies are actually facing violence. Men are also facing violence,
and so many other things. And some women, you know, they bring comparison so much. Oh, don't you see what this man is doing for his wife? Do not use your hand and compare. See, I always say this: dating is important. In dating, see what you like. If you don't like if the percentage of what you don't like is more than what you like, you leave the person. No, because they don't sweat for you, dear. Anyway, we're gonna round up here. We've said a lot. I know that this podcast is gonna be a long one, but I had so much fun.
I wish we can talk more.
I want to really see how we are going to come back. Please, maybe next time.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're going to plan it. It was such a great time. I'm going to allow her tell you how you can reach her on social media. So tell us.
Yeah, guys, if you want to reach out to me on social media, it is More Essence on Instagram.
We're gonna put it below.
Yeah,
and then of course you already know. It's DeTruthPod everywhere on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, everywhere. At DeTruthPod, and please help us to like, share, comment. And if you're a good listener, listen on Spotify.
And if you actually want Chidima to talk about a particular topic,
please drop it
in the comment section.
Yes.
And she's here.
And even if I cannot handle it, I would bring the best guest to talk about.
Yeah, I trust Chidima for that. She's going to do that.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful.
One thing, can we do the introduction?